Hello, everybody. Welcome back. It's me. I'm here. I have moved approximately a foot to the right to show that time has passed. And, let's get to it, shall we? So, yeah, I was talking about hard Hollow Knight bosses yesterday. Not yesterday. Well, yesterday for you guys, but, like, not for me. Quite literally, like, seconds ago for me. But, who did I forget to mention? There was someone that I obviously forgot to mention. Like, someone that's just, like, textbook definition of difficult boss. Oh, yeah, all the dream bosses. Bit of a nightmare. All of them. No, actually. That was a lie. Whatever the dream version of the Lost Kin is, simple. That fight's bread and butter. The Lost Kin is hard enough that, like, when you get to that fight, simple. All of the rest of them, kind of tough. Especially the, like, Forgotten Champion one, that guy. That guy was tough. I will say that guy was tough. That guy was pretty dang tough. Where are these bugs? There's bugs in here. Oh, it's in the next room. I'm working my map magic right now. So, is this left? Yeah, it should be, like, in here. I'll have to light it on fire. Yeah. But, then you get to, what's his name? The White Defender? Dung Defender? That is a bread and butter boss fight. Simple. I had such a good time fighting that boss the first time. He's very fun, because he just makes the sounds. You know how he goes? He's like, don't I? I love him, he's great. He's a very fun boss fight. Very much alleviates the pain and frighteningness of the Royal Waterways. White Defender, though? Nightmare boss fight. Took me 2 days. Like I logged on one day and then... Oh, forgot I had to do that. Logged on one day and then, like, got back on another day to to finish the boss fight. Because I could not do it. That one was really hard. Another nightmare boss fight. Hornet. Not the first time. Hornet the first time, easy. Hornet Sentinel the second time, nightmare. Nightmare fight. That is a nightmare boss fight. If I could, like I think I would, like, legit get into, like, 100%... Oh, what is happening? 100% speed running Hollow Knight. Like, I legit would, because that game's really fun. And, like, the routing, I bet, is pretty neat. I would definitely get into it if it weren't for Hornet Sentinel. She makes that game a nightmare sometimes. Like, that's the only, like, not optional boss fight that just sucks. Okay, I guess in the grand scheme of things that fight is optional, but, like, I want to do that fight because I want to get stuff done. You know what I mean? That single fight just makes it feel not worth it. Yeah. It makes me not want to beat the game at all. That one's not fun. Alright, I've been avoiding this tangent. It's not a tangent. I've been, this topic, I've been avoiding going into this, because I don't want to, like, because I didn't want to, I thought it would be boring, but now I'm just thinking about it. Okay, I've spent an unholy amount of time learning about Hollow Knight, alright? And I got really into that game, for reasons I don't remember. Like, I just got really into Hollow Knight. So, I know way too much about the game. Is there a thing in here? Hold on. Never mind. That's not what I wanted to do. Oh. Yeah. No. Where's the bug? Okay, there's the bug. How do I get in there? Oh, I gotta push it. Okay, yeah, so I know the entire lore of Hollow Knight. I know everything there is to know about that game from top to bottom, just off the dome. So I'm gonna go into that. Hey, you know what? Let's just do this. We got 10 minutes left in this episode, and I think this will just be the rest of the session, honestly. Yeah. So, without further ado, the entire lore and history of Hollow Nest. Where am I going to start with this? Where do you start with this? Okay, yeah. In the beginning, right, everybody's underground, chilling, having a good time. They're all moths. And then, as they're dreaming, as they dream, as moths do, they're very spiritual. They come across God. I'll name her later. But their goddess exists in the world of dreams. And they follow under her. They're like, yeah, okay, you're cool. They're living their tribal single goddess lifestyle for a while. All of a sudden, from the, I forget what it's called, distant plains or whatever, wherever this guy comes from this big old worm spelled W-Y-R-M. He's come to preach his gospel, I guess. He's like, hey guys, I'm very powerful. Along with the moths, who are like the spiritual leaders, they're regular bugs. He's like, hey, I'm very large, so I think I'm going to take the form of one of these guys to, seem normal to the layman. He takes the form of one of the bugs, such as life, They're like, okay, this guy is cool and weird. He's preaching his gospel. Slowly and slowly, more bugs are getting down with it because, he's a bug like them. And they can't see God. So all slowly, very slowly, but very surely, he begins to convert all these bugs from moth religion to him religion. Moths get word of this. They're like, hey, what's all the hullabaloo about? Start investigating this guy. They're like, alright, we have a goddess. She only exists in dreams, though. This guy really is real in real life. So let's see what's up with him. Moths start getting into this guy's religion. That is, I get that he is the god of. And slowly but surely, the Radiance starts to, yeah, that's her name. I was gonna save the name for later. Radiance starts to lose her grasp on this world. Cutscene. So whatever, I don't have to focus on this. This, obviously, makes her very angry. I'd be mad too if I was God and some other fool was like, hey, I'm God, actually. That would make me pretty angry, so... What does the Radiance do but retaliate? She was benevolent before. Very good goddess. Helped people out, all that. Now she wants control. She starts infecting all of the beings whose dreams she can access with this orange juice. Let's call it, because it's literally referenced as the infection. I put air quotes on that. You couldn't see those, but yeah, let's just call it orange juice because that's what it is. More and more people over time start becoming possessed by the Radiance and succumbing to the orange juice. The worm from earlier has taken on the name the Pale King, and he's, since his arrival and rise to power in Hollow Nest, created an empire of him, right? This is the golden age of Hollow Nest. Art is at its peak. There are several different little kingdoms established. Everything is looking very fresh and nice and clean. So now that the Radiance is infecting everybody, right? This is really messing up all his jazz. Like it's really smashing his potatoes. So he decides that he should take it upon himself to trap the Radiance through some manner. He's been getting himself acquainted with everywhere in Hollow Nest. He's gone very, very deep underground to this place called the Abyss, where there are these living shadows. I think they are called shades. He's made an alliance with these shades. He now has a wife as well, who is made of light. I guess, kinda. She is literally named the White Lady. He's got 5 great warriors, but he has deemed it that they aren't hollow enough to contain the Radiance. Any one of them would have, but they are just regular bugs with regular souls. If you try to stuff the Radiance in there, just take over. There's something to take over. They have will. They have a voice. So, he takes the most empty beings he can find, the shades, and from them creates vessels. That's what the protagonist is. He's a vessel. So, alright, yeah. You've got the vessels. That's where we are right now. What comes next? Ooh, I'm blanking a little bit. Okay, no, alright, yeah. Boom, you've got the vessels. Now you gotta find a way to put the Radiance in there, right? You would think, such a powerful being to establish himself as a god could do it himself. But no, he isn't able, because he would have to seal himself away in order to do it. So he finds 3 of the greatest sorcerers to exist. Let me look them up. Their names. There's Lurien the Watcher, Hera the Beast, and hold on. Oh, I'm sorry for the stagnation of motion. I have to pick up the stick. There's Lurien the Watcher. He lives in the City of Tears, which is like, what would you call it? The urban center of Hollow Nest. Hera the Beast, she lives with all her spider friends. And, what's his name? There's one last one, and she's very long. Manumon the Teacher. Yeah, she lives in, the Fog Canyon. To go do Fog Canyon things, I guess. I don't know. She's established a library. She has a little student. His name is Quarrel. They hang out. Have a good time in the Fog Canyon. So boom, alright. We've got them peoples. The first, the 2 of them agree. Manumon and Lurien flat out agree. They're like, you know what, whatever, if we have to contain this thing, we have to contain this thing, such as life. Hera does not agree on the terms of nothing. She wants a child from the Pale King to lead when she is gone, because she is queen of spiders. she needs to establish her royal family. So the Pale King agrees, gives her a child, who is the Hornet, and yeah, we had 3 dreamers. We've got 3 dreamers. We made vessels. Now we just need to find a good enough vessel. This finding vessels takes a very long time, because as beings, right, they need to be entirely hollow. I mean, completely hollow. They cannot have an ounce of will in them. They can't have an ounce of want. They need to be completely hollow. It takes a long time, but the Pale King ends up making 2 vessels. One was made while they were training. The first pure vessel, just in case, you know, he goes a little haywire, you know. Hey, Midnight, why are you asking my presence? Yeah. So cool. Yeah, we've got a pure vessel. He's being trained in another vessel that is entirely empty. Just in case, you know, just for if it's necessary. Then they bring in. Well, what's next? Okay, yeah. We've got a vessel. We've got the Dreamers ready to seal themselves away. They establish the Temple of the Black Egg, and they seal away the Radiance. Everything goes pretty well, except the brother from earlier, the pure vessel who is being sealed away. He starts to want, and then, you know, it can only go worse from there. I'll have to end this episode. I'll tell you the rest afterwards, so I can recollect myself and I'm not just rambling anymore. So, thank you everybody, and you guys have a great day. Bye.